Hello. Welcome to week 3. Oh, oops, you're not supposed to see my Facebook, but you saw it anyways. So, how are you doing? I got Theodore, I got Alex, and Tyler. Can you guys hear me? Okay. Always making sure. And Teresa just joined us. Thank you for confirming. I have the chat open. I'll try to get to your questions. If you put it in the chat field, I'll try to pay attention to that. But I'm sure in week 3, just again to clarify, I put 1 o'clock in my announcement. We're supposed to be 3 o'clock today. So poor Teresa signed on at 1 p.m. and I wasn't there because I was driving to West Valley, and I'm at West Valley right in center now. I took up a opportunity subbing for another instructor. So I'm sitting at West Valley. Anyway, so I got this time incorrect. I always get confused with my 1A class. Something I gotta do better. Okay, so let me see. I haven't graded. I haven't touched grading this week yet. So I'll do that at least at the earliest or at the latest by tomorrow. Okay. It's Friday. I'll get to all the to-do grading things over here. Do you guys have any questions so far? Anybody got any question?
I don't think so.
Okay. Does anyone not know what to do, or maybe I can just start right here? Okay. With the reading bullets right here. Chapter 1, Chapter 6. This week we're dealing with fiction unit. It's gonna end with a fiction essay, and the essay is one of the choices on that prompt for the essay. It's The Lesson, which is a beautiful story, not too difficult to understand. So you can get started reading it this week and then again next week. So I encourage you to reread the lesson at least twice. Okay, just so that you can do an excellent fiction essay. Okay. When the 2 quizzes are next. So read the chapters first before you attempt at these quizzes. The quizzes serve as a keyword highlighter. So the quizzes will remind you of important concepts and terms that you gotta remember. So if you find that you score really low on the quizzes, the two quizzes that we have this week, that's probably because you haven't looked at the chapters. So go back and look at the chapters before you attempt the third time, because you're only allowed 3 times for retaking the quiz or the quizzes. Okay, so I'm going to do discussions forum now. You got 3. Oh no, you only have 2 tasks. Wow, that's pretty laid back for this week then. And you got 2 videos to watch. That's pretty cool. I think because I thought usually the discussions forum are inundated or overwhelming you with tasks, but not this week. So enjoy it. You only need to look at this PDF, and then go through it. Okay, slowly, not as fast as I am going now. And ignore this. This was the last semester, so I haven't taken it out yet. But yeah, just this PDF then shows us, reminds us of things we already knew about story, but necessary because of the plot map here. Every short story follows this map, unless they are creative in their endeavors. You know, sometimes you find short stories that don't follow that plot map, but ultimately, the story is supposed to reflect the human common experiences. So this cluster map right here can be helpful for you in terms of pre-writing or generating ideas for your fiction essay. Okay? And it's gonna help you find the themes. There are multiple themes in the lesson, such as this one given here for you. So as you read the lesson, what are other possible themes do you see? Okay. Make personal connections to this source story is important. And then these discussion questions, these talks right here, these questions on the lit talk are supposed to help make you think about the short story a little bit more, the lesson, right? And think about this question right here. This question is gonna you're gonna see it again in the fiction essay prompt. Okay? So for the task, the first task, all you need to do is respond to the quick write, and then post your paragraph here, respond to that question. Write 2 to 3 sentences why literature is important. Then complete the cluster map. Okay, so the map that I showed you on the possible themes in the lesson. And then a quick paragraph responding to how are themes relevant to your own life. So again, this task is helping you to begin thinking about the fiction essay. The next task then is preparing you to understand the hero's journey. You probably have seen this term before in high school English classes, but this video is helpful as a reminder. Now, this is the same video, it's just in smaller, and I don't know how to get rid of it. I tried, but it's still there. There's like a bug in the code or something. I cannot get rid of it. Now, this TED Talk right here, Susan Conley is telling you the answer to this question: why literature is important. Okay? So very engaging, very interesting talk. So after you watch those 2 videos, write 5 sentences, 3 to 5 sentences, reflecting on what you've learned from watching those videos. Okay, I've already got some submissions here. I would say taught. Here, it's actually taught. We learn it, but at an early age, we are very impressionable. So, as children or kids, we we don't have that much choices. We're not aware enough. So, racism is taught to us by the adults that are around us. he hasn't responded to Susan Conley's talk yet. So Emmanuel needs to add, thank you. He needs to add his 2 cents on Susan Conley's video. Okay. To get around this issue where you cannot post your picture or your image, you can just drag your image into a Google Doc. So for example, I'm gonna go to my drive. I'm gonna open up a doc.
One side, not both of the table application.
Oops, it's not my sheet. So if I wanted to include multiple pictures or multiple images using one file, I can just drag it in here. So let me go to a picture, a screenshot. I'll check over here. Okay. That's my screenshot. And then here's another screenshot that I can drag in. Okay, so 2 screenshots contained by the same file. And you can add as many screenshots or pictures or diagrams, whatever you have, onto a Google Drive. This is why I've been pushing for you to use it, so that you don't have to pull out your hair trying to post a picture right directly onto Canvas. Okay, so that's just a trick. And then after you're done with that file, all you need to do is copy the link and then paste it on here. And then people can click on that link and then see your images. But I really appreciate how you type your answers directly into the discussions text box, so that it makes it so easier to see. In the past, many of my students used the Google Drive thing, and it drove me nuts. So please continue to do this, just to type in your response like this and show it directly. So Elizabeth has responded to the video here. Oh, okay. So it seems like Emmanuel has responded somewhat to it. He fused it together. All right, so next is your information on the pre-write and outline for response number 1. So the response instructions are right here on this handout, this PDF. Very similar to writing a journal. You're selecting a quote from the reading for this week, which is the lesson. Now it could be other bullets under week 3 required readings. It could be a quote from chapter 1 or chapter 6. But I would try to write it on the lesson. Okay, so if you write it on the lesson, you have another opportunity to process your thinking on it, so that you can write your fiction essay. So 1 page long, complete, full page, right? Full page, and then following all these formatting requirements. And then look at this. Please use MLA format and paragraph structure. Okay. Just similar to what Professor Salim has done for her sample here. But right now you're not submitting this. Okay, you're not submitting this. You're submitting the pre-write and the outline. Okay, and you can use this template for that purpose, for your pre-write and outline. Okay. So there we go. If you are looking at this handout, So 4 potential choices. You can do free writing, brainstorming, clustering, or questioning. Okay? Any of those choices for your pre-write. And it could just be half a page long. And then your outline can just be like this. Okay? Fill in the blanks, just follow the outline given here. Oops. Not sure how to do that, but there it is for you. Template. So once you have that done, submit it, and as long as you do your pre-write and outline, you can earn 22 points for this assignment. Next is the fiction essay instruction. Like I wanted to provide you the descriptions, the task descriptions first. Like I said, that one of the choices is on the lesson. Okay? So here you can choose this one, or you can choose this one, or you can choose this option. So you got 3 options to choose from. So please go ahead and read this task description carefully on the fiction essay. And if you have any question, let me know. This handout shows us the template for pre-writing and outlining, okay, using the PI essay structure. So your body paragraph with the PI thing and the conclusion. Notice that there are more than 3 body paragraphs. So try to go beyond 5 paragraph structure. Because you have the page requirement for the 5 pages for the fiction essay. And this isn't due until, the final draft isn't due until week 5, but the pre-writing and outlining materials are due next week, for the week 4. So that would be it for week 3, I believe. This little informational page is just to let you know about English 1L available to you as a lab option. But if you need to get some tutoring online, you can use NetTutor, which is right here. Has anyone used NetTutor yet? No? Okay, so you probably don't need it, but if you do need, you know that it's there for us. I actually don't know how to use it myself. So it would be helpful for me if you've used it and then you give me some feedback on how well it works for you. English and literature tutor right here. Let me see. So yeah, just see if anybody happened to use this service, and it worked out for you well, or it did not work out for you well. Please let me know, because Evergreen is paying a lot of money for this service. Otherwise, we also have the campus tutoring center right here, and you can contact William if you ever have any need for tutoring services. Okay, that will be it, and I will make week 4 available on Sunday for you. Right now, it's not. It hasn't been published yet. All right. Can I help you with anything? What question do you have? Any question at all? Any comment? Phrases? Just kidding. Complaints? Gotcha, Alex. Thanks for responding. I'm gonna take attendance. Tyler, you doing okay?
No, I do not have any.
I mean, are you doing all right? How are things?
Am I gonna what?
Oh, how are things with you? How are you doing?
Yeah, good. I'm doing good.
Okay. Theodore. Hello. I am Mary Grace. Have you checked your grades? And if you've seen any discrepancy, Teresa, or anybody, have you checked your grades?
Yeah.
Okay, so if you see anything wrong or anything not appropriate, please let me know. Teresa, thank you, Theodore, thank you, Mary Grace. All right, I got your group chat shown here. I will end the meeting and I will see you either tomorrow or next week because there's another meeting tomorrow scheduled. And let me check my syllabus again to see that I don't make any mistake. So tomorrow at 2 p.m. and Friday at 2. I'll be on Zoom again. If you happen to have any needs for hands-on one or getting my help through Zoom, please sign on to Channel. Join me tomorrow at 2. All right. Take care, guys.
Me too.
Thank you.